Good, good. So tell me a little bit about your organization, kind of what you do.
So the Cancer Services Program is a free program through our local Broome County Health Department. And what we do is offer free cancer screenings and offer free cancer treatment for breast, colon, cervical, and some prostate cancers. And we help people who are uninsured, which means no insurance, or underinsured, which means they have maybe a high deductible or large payments that get in the way of care. And my job is to take away the barriers between people and their cancer screenings and help them get the help they need.
Yeah, and since you're here, this is obviously important, but can you really expand on that and talk about why this is so important to do?
Absolutely. Cancer screening is one of the most important things that we have developed in healthcare, and one of the most important things that you can do. So if you are 40 or older, you should begin getting screened for things like breast, colon, and cervical cancers, because finding cancer early changes the game. We know that if breast cancer is found early, there's a 98% survival rate after 5 years, and colon cancer screening is also cancer prevention. They remove things that will possibly turn into cancer, and you get that time back in your life. So it's good to go to the doctor even if you're feeling healthy, to just do these routine screenings.
Okay, and you kind of mentioned earlier that even part-time workers or people that don't have a lot of coverage can attend these. Can you kind of get more into that detail?
Yeah, so many Americans have their insurance through their employment, but people who work part-time or seasonally at events or wineries in the area, people who own their own business or construction companies, those kind of people might not be able to afford health insurance through their own employer or through the marketplace. So the government developed this program to help people who feel like they have no resources and don't have a way to pay for things like preventative care. But in fact, our program sets people up with their appointments. We can help you with some transportation to your appointments. We take away all the difficult parts, including the cost. So free screenings, and then if you're uninsured, we can also pay for cancer treatment.
Okay, and yeah, you talked about transportation and stuff, so really tell us about how easy it is to sign up, what it really looks like from when they're thinking about signing up to getting there.
Yeah, if you're 40 and older and you've been thinking that you need to do some screenings, you need to go to the doctor, but you didn't know how you were going to do it, call the Broome County Health Department, 607-778-3900. We'll take you to the Cancer Services Program, and our specific Health Department covers Schuyler, Chemung, Shenango, Broome, and Tioga counties. There's a cancer services for every county in New York, so if you're a New Yorker, you will have that eligibility.
All right, awesome. So I wanted to ask you, for someone who's newly diagnosed or currently fighting cancer, how can your program really support their treatment journey?
So if you're newly diagnosed with cancer and you don't have insurance, or you have to quit your job for treatment and therefore you lose your insurance, call the health department. You shouldn't have to fight cancer and fight bills at the same time. For breast, cervical, colon, and prostate cancers, there is resources for you through the New York State.
Okay. Is there any cancers that are found more often than others in like certain age groups that you could kind of mention?
Yeah, 40 and older, definitely 45 and older. Colon cancer, I think, is the #2 cause of cancer death in New York State. It's increasing in younger and younger populations. So originally the recommendation was at age 50 to begin getting screened. Now they've lowered that recommendation to 45 because we're trying to catch more people. The earlier the better.
And I feel like there's a lot of people out there that don't like going to doctors and don't like doing all of these appointments. So really, what would you want to tell them if they're really pushing against it?
If you are scared because you think something might be wrong, I promise you it only gets better if you do something about it. And there's way more resources than you might think that are there to help you do things that seem too scary or hard. So reach out for help.
Yeah, and a lot of maybe businesses that are watching too, I know you go out to them and do a lot of things with them. So how can local businesses really help you and help your organization spread the word?
Yeah, times are changing. Maybe some people have lost their insurance. If you're a business owner and you know that you can't afford to offer health insurance to all of your employees, it could be people who do landscaping, people who do cleaning. I talk to people in every single field. If you think that your staff might benefit from this, give us a call, same number, 607-778-3900, so we can go to your workplace, educate everybody that it's another service you can offer your employees.
Yeah, perfect. So one last time, just so people know, where can people find more information, maybe online? I know we got the number, but
If you are in Schuyler, Chemung, Shenango, Broome, or Tioga counties, you can go online to the Broome County Health Department Facebook or website. We also have the Southern Tier Cancer Services program on Facebook.
all right, perfect. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it, and this is really important stuff, and I'm glad that you were here to spread the word.
Thanks for having me.
For those of you who might have missed those details, the Cancer Services Program of the Southern Tier is offering free cancer screenings and treatment year-round at the Broome County Health Department for individuals who are uninsured or underinsured. With a focus on breast, cervical, colon, and prostate cancer, the program aims to spread awareness that early screening is cancer prevention. Even with recent changes in health insurance access due to legislation, the program funding has increased, allowing them to cover services for business owners, part-time workers, and anyone with incomplete coverage. Learn more or get connected by visiting their Facebook page.